Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, two forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the second-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Vols will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. It was a foot race and he won it.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to throw. It's Love. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can they pick up the first on the ground? He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. He can just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Back to throw. It's low. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, anytime you see a defense sit back in cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Finding some room with the 25. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Caught quickly. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 7, Tennessee 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
42 Spider. 4-2 spot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. Offense ready to start this drive. Handoff to the right side. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Love. Looking for a deep completion. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. But they had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Second down play coming up. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Looking to pass. It's Love. They finally corral him at the 1.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Loss of 4. 3rd down coming up.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
He'll throw it now. Looks to the left. Pass caught. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's O'Neal. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
42.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Oh, the football comes out. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
LSU 14, Tennessee 7.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Looking to pass. It's Love. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Well, the coaches told us all week, don't be shocked if we use the fullback in the passing game. I thought they were kidding us, but here it is for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Throws to the tight end. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he finds his target. He has the first. Unleashes the stiff arm. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
And the Vols are going to keep this drive moving. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had... How about the defensive line. They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Quick juke to get free. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Pass complete on a crosser. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on them.
It's a sack. They got it back at the 4-yard line.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on first and goal, and you throw it. Why not run the football right there?
And they hand it off to the back. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much
on the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
Second down now after the sack. Here comes a handoff. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and testing the defense with a throw downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Contact as he let the ball go. And he throws his third interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, LSU. They go in front here in the second half.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Dropping back, it's low. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it for a big gain. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Nice play here. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up that big play.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, LSU 21, Tennessee 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Makes a quick grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Good as he gets the pass away. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
Back to throw. It's Love. The pass rush closing in. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Volunteers looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Breaks free. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Love. The pocket breaking down. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Pitches to the back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Tennessee. Number 23 in the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21.
That makes the score. LSU 28, Tennessee 21.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Timeout, LSU.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
They're going to run it. And the freshman brings him down quickly. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fourth down, drops back, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Back to pass. It's Love. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Great cut. They whiff on him. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And He just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
It's now second and goal.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense.
So, Chris, they try to throw it on first and goal. Now they try to run it in and get pounded at the line of scrimmage. What would they go with here on third down to try to get it into the end zone?
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And now the critical extra point attempt. And FPHC gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter.
That ties the game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one off.
And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
LSU Tigers will take over first and 10.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Your worst case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen there? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. They stop him right at the 24.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
To the air, it's Love. Under pressure, hit as he throws. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets into space at the 50. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Volunteers will have the football first to begin overtime. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Love. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Got to be impressed by the accuracy of this throw and the effort by the receiver to make the catch. He just couldn't get his foot down for the touchdown.
Third down, out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
They've been very efficient. 3 for 4 on 4th down. Now they're going for it again. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. That's it. Game over on the interception.
Oh, no. They may have just cost themselves the game with this interception. That's the last thing you can afford to do in overtime. Now it simply comes down to, can you stop your opponent from scoring or the game is over.
So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play to keep hope alive in this game. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
What a great job by this entire unit. The coaches, the players, everybody keeping their composure as this game goes into overtime. They didn't panic. They did what they needed to do, and they come out of this game with a win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.